Hey, what's up guys? I'm Brandon and today's video might be a little bit controversial because the video is going to be titled The Biggest Lesson I've Learned from the Tate brothers. So they are obviously quite a controversial figure. It's either you love them or you hate them. And, you know, people say that, they are running some sex trafficking business. They are running like a pyramid scheme, things like that. I wouldn't comment on things that I don't have much information about, but I am gonna say the things that I know and I agree with them. So I believe the main message they're trying to push to improve men in general, and also to like sort of introduce the traditional male values. I think that is mostly positive, and I think a lot of people that don't like them really because like they get a lot of clips that's out of context, or just some truly outrageous clips where they just go bonkers with their opinions, and like that's fine, right? And yeah, so I try to sort of take the good things I've learned and then sort of like filter out the things that I don't agree with. So the idea of the masculine man, the traditional man that is like the provider of the household, really stood out to me because it's something I never really considered in my many years of living in this world. And yeah, I never really dived deep into this, but this message really resonated towards me. And I started to drop the concept of seeing men and women as equal. And I think there's a benefit towards that because you wouldn't treat your woman or a girl the same way you will treat a guy or a bro, right? Because that's totally wrong, because we men and women, we are different in many, many different things, and we are good and bad in different things as well. So I don't think we should treat men and women equally. I think that kind of makes sense, right? So what I also realize when I'm actually being more masculine around my girl is that she'll naturally be more feminine towards me, right? So this can be as easily shown when I bring her out for dates. I plan for the dates, I choose the food that we eat, and obviously I pay for the shit that we buy. And obviously when I do all of those things, she's gonna feel more feminine towards me. And that's one thing I realized why a lot of marriage actually fail, or like got a turn for the worse, because this polarity of the masculinity energy and the femininity energy is sort of missing. And when there's no polarity, right, there is no attraction, there's no sexual energy, and you two just turn out becoming normal friends, and that is not a relationship, right? That's just friendship. Another point about being a traditional male, being the guy that take the charge, take the lead, and the one that gives the direction to your girl or to your family, is also one of the most important traits of being a guy in general. So I also recognize that my girl really likes it when I surprise her with, dates or like gifts, or just like she just like it better when I'm the one taking the lead, when I'm the one taking the charge, giving her direction. And we need to have the understanding why is that so. It is because feminine energy is like a wave, right? They're always changing, they are directionless in that sense, which is why a lot of people think women are emotional, and they technically are, because that is their feminine energy working, and they want you, the man, to take charge and give them the direction. And that's why I find like really the man taking charge of the relationship is what really attracts the woman in the first place, because that is something that she needs. Which is why the polarity of masculinity energy and femininity energy is so important. Because if the relationship, as I said on the previous point, if they focus too much on having like equal rights, right? Like for example, you want to go for lunch, you're like, oh, what do you want to eat? Then you guys just keep pushing around back and forth, like, oh, I don't know what to eat, can you please choose? No, I'm fine with anything, please choose for me. Yeah, so if you have equal rights, this relationship is not going to progress. So men, we have to step up and take charge, take direction most of the time. And I'm honestly ashamed that I know this fact this late into my life, right? Because I'm in a relationship for quite a few years now, and I feel like a little bitch of not taking charge of my relationship earlier in my life. But hey, better late than never, right? So that's all I kind of have for this take. It is always important to like take advice with a grain of salt, especially online, right? Take in like the good things that you really believe in and you enjoy, and really filter out the stuff that you don't believe in. That's how I see the learning and value of watching sort of the Tate brothers content. And yeah, that's all I have for today. Thank you and have a great day.